Hello and welcome back everyone to another Gregtech New Horizons live stream. Hopefully you're all doing well. Just have Kitty Cat here that is in front of the microphone. I see Darius in the stream right away. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well today. Just gotta load up my chat on the phone and we'll be good. Hey, 2 likes already. Thank you very much. Only one person in the stream, it shows. We got 2 likes. Alright. So, also start up this stream. Go live. Nice. Bespoke, how are you doing? Hi, hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I'm pretty sure we've seen you before in the past, haven't we? I feel like I remember your name. I also love the profile picture of the cat. I assume it's maybe your cat. Doing good housework and some Gregging. Very nice. I'm kind of doing some housework as well at the same time. Washing a load of laundry right now. Probably could have had tomorrow off, but I just kind of volunteered to go into work. Even though it's going to be a short day tomorrow. So at least that's kind of nice. Alright, so getting back into the stream for today. I'm going to need a lot of resources. We still need a lot of Ruby for the Lapotron crystals. But I really want to finally actually try and see if I can get the Lapotronic supercapacitor. But I guess we should probably figure out where we're going to set it first. So that way we're not running out of space here. And honestly, maybe I might set it here. Just so it's more centralized. Because we're going to have pathway going this way. Obviously our pathway here. And then we could put 2 more turbines over. Because what's going to go here? Oh, I think this is going to be the chem plant. I am pretty sure that's what that was going to be. Also, welcome to the stream, everybody else. So, we have this, and I want to build at least 2 more of them, so that way we have enough power being generated as well. But, honestly, probably should just get the Lapotronic supercapacitor first, and then the generators after that. So, we are going to need 276 tungsten steel for all that. We do have 210. We have more cooking up right now. So, another, wow, 66 ingots. That's going to be cooking for quite a while. I guess I'm thinking also this would be another good place to get a quad EBF set up. So, I'm not sure if I would go with the TPV coils or if I try to just make the quad EBF with HSSG coils, which that would eat into a lot of my tungsten though, but at least it's going to be cooking up a lot of stuff pretty dang quickly. So we're going to go to circuit 2 here, turn this all into, so it's going to be 48 tungsten dust, and then that'll turn into 96 more tungsten steel. That ain't bad. Vibs, Vladimir, Vix, Mark, and everybody else, welcome into the stream. Alright, cool down some more of those ingots. I got some more here. Okay. It's on batch mode. But it only does a little bit at a time. Interesting. Cassie and Bahassan, what's going on? There it goes. Now, I don't know why sometimes it takes a little bit to become constantly on. It is what it is, though. So, tungsten steel dust, we have 18, so we'll get 36. Kind of let that mix up for now. Nano likes cheese, and it's that dude. Welcome in. Also, finally got around to watching Mumbo Jumbo's video on, like, what is it, Minecraft Let's Plays, and how, like, the YouTube algorithm kind of works with them and everything, so that was kind of interesting. Definitely enjoyed it. make another 26 more. We're gonna merge. Okay, so we're all done with that. 11. Boom. Keep cooking away. R322C, welcome in. What would they be? 40 minus 6 is 34. Alright. 92 tungsten steel boxes. So let's take a look at this. It is going to be a 5x5 box. Interesting. Although a lot of these casings I don't even think we're going to need. Generating electric energy from multi-blocks. Puts out up to 1 amp. Okay. Choco Milk, hello. How's it going? Also, we had Vin Sawar, Finn, and Angel Finn. Yeah, because you could put more stuff in here. Let's go to the quest, actually. Lapotronic Supercapacitor. That is in generating power? I think it's, no, actually storing and transforming power. Yes. Oh, actually, this is the LESU. This is something else. One of the oldest machines. Yeah, no thank you. That is definitely something else. We'll have to do it for a quest at some point, but yeah. I could have sworn... Oh, this is probably where it's actually unlocked. So the engraved Lapotrons. So we need to get 24 Lapotron chips. So we'll just make 30. We're going to need a lot of them at some point anyways. 10 of those. Ooh. Well, I guess that's what we're going to be using those all for anyways, for the Lapotronic Energy Orbs start. Miss the old days when Let's Plays were a big thing. Same here. And, like, the interesting thing about that video that I was watching, it was talking about, obviously, the first video in any series, no matter if it's Minecraft or what, it's going to be the best because, obviously, not many people are going to continue to watch because either they get bored or they just can't keep up with them, or it's just a natural thing that happens with any series. Also, that YouTube, they grade your videos on a scale of 1 to 10. I think 1 being the best, 10 being the worst. If you get a lot of 1s, then if your channel average is good, they're going to promote your channel more, or your videos more, just because of your channel average or something like that, compared to just each video individually, which is kind of interesting. You should make 64 EV energy dynamo hatches. Sounds good. And also, I need 400 UHV mainframes for... Oh, wait, I missed the first part. Hello, I got PCB Factory today. So much cheaper wetware circuit boards. Check the recipe with and without the PCB Factory. Sounds good. That's something I kind of don't want to spoil myself with, so I'm not going to be checking that out right away. Yeah, but 400 UHV mainframes. Like, the amount of circuits in all of your multi-blocks, like, after LUV is insane. Because I've been seeing some of the stuff that Darius needs too, which is crazy. Yeah, 4 UHV circuits for 8 casings need nearly 800. The quest for the LSC is left of the Lapotronic Gem quest. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. So we'll have to wait for all those to be processed, so that's kind of fine. So we get that, we got that, and then everything. Oh, here as well. Okay, never mind. So it's all optional. The Lapotronic Supercapacitor is your best friend for massive power storage. First and smallest one you'll need the following, plus an energy hatch and a dynamo. Remember that you can get your Lapos back if you run the capacitor through the unpackager. Yeah, finally a reason to make one. You can use laser hatches that can output very high amperage. You need at least UV glass to use them. I got my superconducting coil yesterday. Tomorrow I will get the Sunarium B. Awesome. Yeah, this is the one I meant. Okay. Yeah, I would really, really like to start getting some of this ready for it. I made a quad LUV powered Volcanus. It draws 100,000 EU per tick. That's rough. I don't even know. No, I only make 12 to make. No, maybe 20,000 at max EU per tick. Circuits is pretty free after LUV. More like ZPM, to be honest. Just the mainframes are expensive for every part. I don't care about circuit cost for normal machines, to be honest. Yeah, I guess that ain't too bad then. What's going on, Trey? How you doing? I'm doing very good. Thank you very much for asking. Alright, so power ICs, all that fun stuff. Lapotronic supercapacitor. So we don't even have a recipe for that yet. 4221. 4221. So it's literally the same thing. So we do this, we do that. Also, they have to be fully charged. Oh, it does accept 0%. I was gonna say, like, it has to be fully charged. That'd be kind of silly. Molecular assembler. So we need 2 NE-LUV circuits. Lapotronic supercapacitor casing. Oh, that's this. 4221. 4221. So literally no difference again. Colored lapis block. No, we don't want colored lapis block. Just a normal lapis block is fine. We got all that. Okay. So, tantalum plates, tungsten steel boxes, and lapis block. Okay. Well, my MEBF uses 64 amps ZPM, 7 million EU per tick. I produce 20 million EU per tick. So those are just numbers that are just way too high for me to even, like, comprehend at this point. I do not produce nearly that much. Large gas turbines. It's gonna be a 5x5. I feel like thermal centrifuge. I just want to see what recipes the thermal centrifuge even makes. That's not a part of the ore processing, and I don't think there's many. Oh, I guess, okay, so there's other random things. So we've got all this. Electric compressor. Almost wondering if I should put this in the wall, like here. And then I can move some of these around as well. Like, this could get moved. Because this is a 5x7. So that could go over there, and then we could have the Lapotronic supercapacitor, like, here in the middle. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I might have to do something like that, just so it's a little bit more organized. So we have all this. Or actually, I could just maybe put it here. I'm gonna need to get some more hempcrete. So we're 2 in. So right there would be our Lapotronic supercapacitor. Then we can have some more machines along this way. Our floor. So we have our pathway. 2, 3, floor. Honestly, I don't even know what we got going on here. So let's try and see what we got. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Could move this wall back a little bit. Insin, thank you very much for following. I greatly appreciate it. You should do Mox Vac Nukes and upgrade the core in the LUV. See, I gotta figure out where I would put nuclear stuff. Random Potato 19 has a great guide to 100% uptime vac newts. So that's the other thing too with my playthrough is I don't want to really copy anybody's designs on stuff if I don't have to. Just because then it kind of just takes away from the fun of kind of solving our own problems. So it's going to be too wide there. I can't move that wall back. I guess my floor has got to be here. 1, 2, 3. So what? It'll be back this way a little bit. That's fine. So it's 2 blocks back, 2 blocks back, 2 blocks that way. I know it isn't anymore, sadly, but it's still worth it. Oh wait, I totally did that wrong. So, let's see here. So where does this come out? Oh, I see. So this is right here. I could easily move this somewhere else. It doesn't have to stay there. So I got all these. Okay, that's fine for now. BRB, car. Oh no, the car just... Eee. Hopefully the car feels better soon. Alright, more tungsten steel dust to throw in. Oh yes, perfect. So once this is all done being cooked up, we should be pretty close to actually having our stuff that we need here. Electronic supercapacitors. Can I make 1? So yeah, we need to get the lapis blocks in the compressor. We also need the assembler circuit 4. No tungsten steel box. Alright, so we'll get that. Tungsten steel boxes, circuit 4. Hey, what's going on, Distortion? Nice to see you again. I remember you. Saw you yesterday, dude. How's it going? Pretty good. Thank you very much for asking. Also, Zol, welcome into the stream. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Also, thank you very much for the likes, both of you. I greatly appreciate it. Dreamwater God, you can place the vac nukes inside of an unbreakable block. Yeah, the warded glass. We'll be doing that for sure. Like, we're not even going to try powering them up unless we have them completely sealed off, because we do not want to deal with any of those problems. When done correctly, pretty much nothing will be destroyed when it explodes. Only the cables interacting with the vac nukes. Okay. Yeah, like, I still need to do quite a bit of work before we even get that, but that's fine. So the tantalum plates, yes, let's get a recipe going for those as well. what are we doing? So right now I am setting up some stuff for my base to help with automation. We have a bunch of machines over here. Not as many as I would like. Obviously, other than that, and that orange block, those aren't outlines for anything. But pretty much everything else that is an orange block is an outline for where a machine's going to go. And that's not even like everything outlined yet. Like there's still more stuff we want to have here and here. But I'm trying to basically build up recipes so that way at the click of a button I can request a machine to be crafted, and then all I have to do is take all of the blocks and then place it down, set it up with power lines as well as these cables here. These are basically like communication links to the main computer here. Are you reading wiki or some sort of guide as you play? Nope. So the other things that you're hearing me say, I have a YouTube stream going, so I'm reading the chat from them as well. Wow, that's a lot of things. It is a lot. Sometimes it's kind of a headache trying to like actually, what do you want to say? Keep everything. What do you want? I gotta get everything. What I'm trying to say, trying to keep everything like running as well as trying to figure out where I want to go as my next step is kind of the fun challenge that we're always constantly dealing with. Yeah, it's genuinely insane. It will drive you nuts. It is. But I do love the insanity that this mod pack does give me. Okay, 32, that's right. I can grab these now, get a quest complete. Engraved Lapotrons. Nice, so that is a quest done there. Holy crap, 1 billion EU. Yeah, we're a ways away from that. So the Lapotronic Energy Orb is the IV tier battery item. It can store 100 million EU. Yeah. Keep notes. I would suggest that if you are really into this pack. Yeah, I need to start actually writing more notes on like my post-it notes or just somewhere, so that way I don't forget what I'm doing or what I actually want to do, like most importantly. But at least it keeps you busy and something to do. Yeah, like I've been playing this world just shy of a year now. And I'm absolutely loving it. I've been playing the mod pack for a little over a year. We had a different world that accidentally got corrupted, so we lost it sadly. But it's eventually here. I think we're going to be... I'd assume maybe under 3 years if we're lucky. We'll get the mod pack done. I have 140 hours on this mod pack and still haven't even been close to finishing. I have... Let's see, how many hours do we have? I think I just checked earlier, it was like 650. Time actively playing, 657 hours, and we're not even halfway through. I would say if we're lucky, we're a third of the way through a year. Yeah, so you see, literally a month straight of my life has been... When you say it like that, it sounds a little bit more sad, but I love the mod pack, so I can't even be sad about it. But we've spent that much time playing this. Only cables interacting with the vac nuke, so you can make it the way you want with the knowledge. Okay. What? Yeah. But it's very well put together. I would highly suggest trying it out whenever you get the chance. So, tantalum plates. Yes, the bending machine. What do we got? Circuit 1. So right now, with that 600 something hours, we've reached tier 5. Like, we barely scratched into this. And every tier that you keep going through gets longer and longer and longer and longer to actually complete. So yeah, we're only tier 5 after this long, and there's 12 tiers on the quest book. Technically, there's more that's not in the quest book, but they just kind of don't really show you, or something I've heard along those lines. Also, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. So we still need a compressor for this and a forming press for the LUV circuits. Okay, so this LUV circuits, boom, compressor, circuit 24. See, I don't know if it's actually good or not. Actually, For the any circuits, I don't know if it's actually good or not to use the substitutions. We could maybe change that later, because right now our LUV circuits are the nano mainframe, so we'll just keep it there. And then we upgrade it once we switch to the upgraded circuits. So we want any circuits. Hey, thank you very much for subscribing, whoever that was. Alright, LUV any circuit. How's everybody doing today, though? It's Friday Eve. EE and a bunch of numbers. 1 through 900. Thank you very much for subscribing. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Alright, so we have all that. Bada bing, bada boom. So we still need the lapis block to be compressed. Alright, hold on. So that's going to be for this guy. Lapis block in the compressor. Boom. Compressor. Honestly, we should upgrade and build that multi-block compressor. Let's see what it takes to make the compressor. We already made the... what is it called? What is this thing called, actually? Industrial material press. Okay, and I think this exact same thing can be turned into a compressor. So yes, forming press... oh. Or an IMP. What? Alright, hold on. Implosion compressor. Electric implosion compressor. Oh, here it is. Electric compressor. So, Incolloy 903 plates. EV. Oh, it was this guy. Okay. E. I mean, it's very, very, very cool. What does it take to make Incolloy? 8.55 seconds in a vacuum freezer. It's gonna be 60 seconds each. Wow. TPV 3700. So it's still gonna be 60 seconds with nitrogen. Helium, we save 6 seconds. Ouch. Aluminum, molybdenum, titanium, cobalt, nickel, and iron. Okay, so we're not getting that anytime soon. Youch. That's what we have set up right here. Alright, so we can just make another pattern. Hold on. We'll do this. We really don't make those blocks at all at the moment, so we're going to move that around. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I've been loving your 100% GTNH playthrough. It has made me want to play again. I've only ever get to the end of HV though. A2 makes 0 sense to me no matter how many videos 4E watched. It scares me lol.
Honestly, the first time I've ever seen you is in a stream, and an insanely generous donation. Thank you very much. Double E, do you have another nickname that you might want me to call you by chance? Thank you. I cannot say thank you enough for the donation. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And honestly, I'm glad that you love the 100%ing video series. Sometimes it is a little hard for me to do the video editing or find, say, the time or the motivation, but I feel like I have been getting better. But I'm glad that you love them, and I agree. Sometimes AE2 makes 0 sense to me. Like, I had one of my buddies, I haven't seen him in a couple streams. I see him in the Discord talking all the time with Darius on just random stuff about Gregtech. But this setup for our ore processing network was an insane headache. Like, if it was up to me alone, I would probably be able to get something to work. But I guess there are certain issues with using too many of, I guess, certain components of AE2, like export buses. Eventually, they're going to cause like lots of lag or something like that compared to just using interfaces. But this whole network, along with getting say, the wash plant and the maceration stack set probably took me like 50 hours, I would have to guess. And like that was already after messing with AE2 and like P2P even being another confusing thing that I thought I got the grasp of, and it's like, nope. Everything that I thought I knew basically just like out the door, didn't even help at all. But Double E, I cannot say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you enough. You absolutely made my Thursday even better than what I thought it was. I was happy just to be able to stream for quite a few hours today, and now here we are, you jumping in an insanely generous donation. Thank you. Dream Water God, I had never played a tech mod pack before Gregtech New Horizons. I watched IX's A2 videos over 10 to 15 minutes time just to learn some of it. Yeah, see that's... I want to go back to some of X's videos at some point and watch those now that I know more of A2 to see if there's anything else I can maybe build with it. Or actually like start to understand how universals work. But I have faith you'll be able to get past HV. HV into EV is a big step. Like, I know people say IV, the tier that I'm in, is where a lot of people kind of drop off. But honestly, even EV is a huge jump with like a lot of the new multi-blocks. But I have faith if you want to, you'll be able to easily get past HV. And hopefully maybe some of the videos and the streams here and us helping you out will help you push through that if you're interested in getting further in the pack. Oh my gosh, what happened? We had an amazingly generous new person jump into the stream, Darius. You really should look at them again. That's what I did. And I also used his universal. So I feel like I'll probably wait on getting the universals until I have like a dedicated like LCR room. You know what I should do? I should build a giant, massive looking LCR. So just, I don't know, just a massively oversized version of this. Just obviously copy all the pixels. And then put all of my universal LCRs in that room. I think that would be awesome. Also has problems. What is it? Wrench. Has this thing even worked? No, I see it's not even on. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so this is actually still going steady. The centrifuge has been going for many, 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 many hours. So we don't have any problems running. Nothing there. Okay, we're good. I don't know where any of my compressed chests are. Oh, I do have 2 of them here. Soon I'm going to go need to get some more ores again, as well as all of my endstone dust. Okay, so we're good. Still need all of these casings. Although, the Labotronic supercapacitor... All of the weird... Let's see, what are these? Yes, these capacitors... Yeah, so we could do the EV capacitors. Labotronic capacitors. Yes, look at that. Okay, so that's an empty one. I'd assume these are just used in making everything else. Yes. So that's the EV one, 60 million, not bad. Hey Ablaze, how's the stream going? I would say it is going pretty dang good. Thank you very much for asking. How are you doing today, Andre? I didn't make universals before the end of ZPM. Should have made universal lace before. Still don't have that universal using the new colored hatches with an MCR. Oh, yeah, see, now that we have the... What is it? The different colored hatches, I'm wondering if it's going to be a lot easier, not even having to worry about universals for even longer now. Can you look at my message before the donation? It was about tiers taking a longer time later on. It does, but I also feel like some are a lot shorter. Okay, so I got into UHV after progressing in UV for 3 days. I had spent a lot of time making the new lines for the electric flux coils to progress, but I got through UV very fast after that, and I did not even try to rush it. I guess so, yeah. I didn't even realize I guess maybe like certain tiers could be like a little short stepping stone just to show you the different lines. Like say IV is what, the 3 different lines, the plat line, and whatever other lines that I didn't even realize. The polybenzimidazole. Yeah, so we got this line, and then whatever this is, samarium line, or whatever this ends up being. So what is this? Oh yeah, and then also yeah, more the plat line. LCR, not lace. Okay. I was wondering what you meant by that. Thank you for clarifying. I made universals in late IV, but I should do it even earlier. It helps a lot. But I don't use them for everything. I still have some passive production like ammonia. I guess that's pretty fair. Yeah, and then that way you have, what is it, so many different, what do you want to call it, recipes with different circuits. Like me right now, you don't have to worry about crafting up a bajillion different LCRs, hooking up to power, and all that other crazy stuff. Granted, your crafting might be a little bit slower, but in reality, it's going to help you probably progress a little bit quicker, at least setting up one to start, and then eventually branch out to make all of your singular ones at some point. Universals are great because multiple machines can run the same recipes at once, too. Which I guess, even then, I wouldn't think it matters. Like, you could scale your universal. Like, it would be better to have 24 LCRs that could all run every single circuit type recipe rather than 24 LCRs that can run one type of recipe, I'd assume. Alright. So to make the EVs, well, you can't even worry about that anyways until you get enough to make all of the casings. So, okay, to make this, you need to make the negatives. Oh. What? Okay. So that's different. That's the capacitor. This is just a casing. This is completely different. I see. So IV. Okay, these are different. So I need to get a recipe for this. Empty capacitor. I don't think I had one. That's in the molecular assembler. There's another recipe. I don't think it's worth to do universal in IV, but that's just my playstyle, and I also have epoxid and some other things on passive. I made most of them that I don't produce enough as patterns in the MCR instead. Making 100 ZPM circuits would be hell with one LCR, but with it, I made them in 2 hours. Oh, with your universal one. That's actually really nice. There is some overhead from the universal setup itself, but if you just optimize the recipes a bit, it's negligible. Okay. So we do have the screws and everything. So the capacitors, we need 9. Yeah, we'll make 9. Let's do that. That way we can make the EV ones. But if we're looking here, why does it show 0 EU? I think they can hold like 10 million, right? Lapotron. Yeah, 10 million. So those can hold 10 million, but these can hold 60 million. It's obviously a very great way to increase the amount of energy storage we have. I wouldn't say it's negligible. Scaling the recipes to the max hatch size really made a huge difference. You can use less though. At least half of the capacitors have to be filled. So you're saying even half of this, I could have, say, what, 4 or 5 that are actually filled with like a battery, and then the other ones could just be empty like this if I didn't have enough orbs. Okay, so we have all those. We actually have 9 here. EV. I could do that. Hold on. Let's get a recipe here. Look at the LSC tooltip. Hold on, I gotta move the chat here. Toxic, I see you in the chat. It is I, AJ again. How you doing? Also, thank you very much for sharing the stream. Wireless mode, this mode can be enabled with all that. Glass shell has to be tier 3. Add more or better capacitors to increase capacity. So there's just so much there. I assume it's this. Indicates value of 3 for sub-channel. I'd have to do a lot of reading. Yes, and you just replace them later when you make the 100 mil orbs. Okay. So honestly, yeah, we just gotta wait for some more of the casings. We just have to wait for tungsten steel to get the casings, but we're not actually too far from getting the LSC. Hey, there we go. Okay, so craft the LSC, the actual interface, and then craft 9 of these. Missing the Lapotrons. Oh, are you serious? Okay, whatever. We have to change the recipe. Because this is the Lapotron crystal, but it says it wants the ones that are fully charged, which, whatever. Yeah, so we're going to do that, change it, and boom. Alright, so we're going to craft 9. Thank you very much. Alright, so that's going. We're getting hot silicon, still getting stainless steel, which is nice. So we're going to take all of our hot ingots. We're going to go cool those down as well while we're waiting. Okay, so we can't make drilling fluid. Let me guess, we don't have stone. Yeah, okay. So we need a storage bus. Look at that, we have one. We have a storage bus there. I'd assume it's gonna be okay. Turn this, take stone dust, and just connect this up to the main net. So there's that. We just need to get a line. Yeah, because now we get to play scavenger hunt of find the, what is it, the compressed chest with all of my AE2 stuff in it. Nope. Definitely not it. Well, is not here. Is not one of these. So let's go swap out our chest at the mining machine, see if we see our stuff up here. Why are you angry? Dang, double compressed charcoal. It's actually insane. Alright, so double compressed charcoal, dump that in. See if we could put a couple blocks in here. 4 million steam. So who... No, I'm not talking to you, phone. Oh, are you out of energy? I think it is. Oh, you can't be angry. You can be angry. You don't have any fuel. That was a weird thing that just happened. I don't know if that's like a lag spike or whatnot. Okay. 39 in there, 57 in there. Ham Lamb, did you make this whole place? I did actually. This has been all hand built. I mean, there's a lot that still needs to be done. This is the lower, one of the lower tiers, or the lowest electronic tier of the base that I made here. Yeah, and I really like the way that this turned out. But then as I progressed into the second tier, it doesn't really look as nice. It's not all complete. But downstairs, we have our main AE2 control, and then kind of our HV section of the base that I built. But yes, everything's been done by hand. Also want to say welcome to the channel, Ham Lamb. When will you put everything into the system? I mean everything. Honestly, you can see there was a couple chests here that were there. I removed those. I still gotta remove or fill in the holes. I'm getting closer to having everything. Also, there was a bunch of drawers and barrels here that I removed. I brought down, put into the system. This stuff for the kitchen, I'm probably not going to put into the system just because the cooking system's a lot nicer here. I think the design looks great. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is probably one of the better builds that I've done ever in Minecraft, so I'm quite proud of this. So I'm hoping that the rest of the base can look up to, actually look as good as this. But now that my machines are getting a lot bigger, it's a little bit harder to keep everything kind of designed nice. Oh yeah, look at that. The chest is already completely full. Not enough item output space. Oh, we just changed that. So, it's only got 2 more chunks to mine out. And then I want to move it over to, say, like a copper vein. I have a super chest for stone that is holding like 30 million stone dust. Dang. That is quite a bit, I would have to say. Okay, where is my chest with AE2 stuff? That's what I gotta figure out. So obviously it's not that one. I don't know where I could have set it. I gotta remember in a little bit I have to go grab my laundry out of the dryer. Look at all this. All these beautiful resources. It is not back here. Doesn't appear to be down here either. I guess I could search it by, like, looking for cables with T. Chat, why am I so bad at, like, losing all of my stuff? I wonder, hold on. Chest. Nope, it's not in there. Centrifuging most of my stone dust, or most of the stone dust, and holding only 500,000 for the drilling fluid. Yeah, see, that's not a bad way to go about it. Oh. What is this guy for? Oh, it's got all the lava in it for all the building. I see. Okay. random chest. Where the heck could I have put this stuff? You are really good. Not bad at losing your stuff, yes. I thought a chest used to be at the ore proc section where you had AE stuff. There used to be, and then I removed most of them. Oh boy. This is not a good game to be playing. Try and find this stuff. Okay, it's all the compressed coal, everything else there, the lenses. So we got all the end stone, our cells, all the garbage, more garbage. Because these are all empty. Those don't matter. What the heck? I am confused. I'm trying to think of like if I worked on a machine and I left it somewhere. There's no traces of it. Hey, thank you very much, Hamlam, for following. I greatly appreciate that. Alright, so let's just go check under each machine. So there's nothing here. Nothing down in this hallway. Keep kind of going around in circles here. Nothing down in these tunnels. There might be some chests down that way. Yeah, there's a barrel with all the charcoal and stuff in it. It's got a storage bus in it, fluid storage bus. That ain't bad. I could have sworn I remembered being down here somewhere recently. I got some more random ores. Now I just have mazes underneath my base. It's not good. So I don't want to make it one big open area either then, because then it just kind of looks ugly, and I think the tunnels are cooler. Okay. The definition of insanity. It literally is. Okay, so now we're going to check every last spot up here. And I never have been back here recently. Not over there. I wouldn't have put it in the Twilight Forest. I haven't been there. I haven't been up here in forever. Is this even full? Oh, it is full. Pretty much all these... No, those aren't full, but... Oh well. I don't even know what to do at this point. What the heck? Am I really gonna have to go back? Oh! Here it is. I forgot that we've been messing around with this. Just spam. Yes, the cans of spam. So we found our chest now. And now I forgot the reason why we even wanted the chest in the first place. Rakarashe, or Rakarashi, welcome into the stream. Also welcome to the channel. I don't believe I've seen you before. Tunnels are a nice feature in a base until you start filling them with stuff. Multi-blocks. Temporary, and then they stay there for a long time and becomes a pain to move. Yeah, if you mean the same reason that I would think for putting like the multi-blocks or machines just in the tunnels just to get them to operate, since obviously you have power and AE2 stuff there. It does suck. I had to put an IV assembler down there because I had a bunch of transformers that actually output IV power, so I had to put one down there just to make my HSSG coils. Oh, we're good. We're good now. Matter manipulator, my beloved. That'll make this stuff easier. Alright. Well, now that that nightmare is over with. Oh, yeah. Also, I could connect this system for stone dust. As you can tell, I still haven't updated to 2.8.1. So I would like to do that this weekend. I didn't want to do it today. I wanted to try and take all the stream time that I could. So pretty soon here, we're going to hop out of the game. Hop back in, so that way we get rid of our TPS lag. Okay. So we got stone dust. And let's see here. I don't want to get too close to the control block. Perfect. Oh, not perfect. Still need more. Orange. Orange, you glad you didn't see me? Alright, well. Oh, really? Oh. That's why. Well, there we go. It's connected. And it's got power, so that's the storage bus. And hopefully now we can actually access all of our stone dust from the base. So it should be insert and extract. Yep. Eventually I want to put an elevator here too, as like a maintenance thing. Because I know that I'll need to go down there many times. Let's see. Drilling fluid. Actually, stone dust. Let's look and see. Stone dust. 254,000. Yes. And there goes the drilling fluid. So we're going to be behind on drilling fluid a little bit, sadly. But I guess it is what it is. We're almost done drilling out all of those chunks anyways, so we might be fine until we get it set back up somewhere else. Rip orange cable that was wasted in the process of building that. It'll be fine. Okay, so that's all done. Our LSC, actually, yes, Lapotronic. Hey, there's the controller block. There's the EV things. I don't know why those are there, but whatever. Those will be fine. Those will be used later. Ah, yes. We didn't even get the full sound effect. We've been cheated. Take charge. All right. Honestly, I guess, yeah, we'll worry about getting power to here. So we'll set up here. Alright, so we'll have this out in the middle. The casings, layer 1. So the casings are all on the bottom. Layer 2, still casings. And then layer 3 is where we start to have the capacitors. Okay, so layer 3 is the capacitors. Borosilicate glass. I don't even know if I started looking into making borosilicate glass. That's all clear, because these are all painted, so I don't care. Borosilicate glass. Okay, we have that. Extruder, borosilicate glass, dust. Yes, that'll be the easiest part. So in the mixer, boron and glass. Okay. Which I feel like we've made some of this for something else before. Wait, TS, so tough, twin. What? What's going on, Neil? How you doing? Those are somewhat expensive. You can use reinforced glass here. Pretty cheap. Oh yeah, I guess as long as it's HV tier glass. HV glass. Ah, okay. Reinforced glass. Let me see. Warded glass. How do you even make warded glass? Oh, this is the other magical glass. Okay, so this is what people are using for the reactors. So you got borosilicate. What? Extreme Industrial Greenhouse. Crop Farm and EIG. Yacht tank. Just a fluid tank. Oh, wow. Okay, so I didn't even realize there was crazy tiers of glass like this. Electron permeable neutronium coated glass. and then omni-purpose infinity fused glass. So quite clear glass. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Glass dust. I mean, honestly, as long as it's HV glass, I would assume it's got to be fine. Oh, reinforced is EV, okay. And you can also make mana glass. Reinforced. Everything is reinforced. There we go. Oh, this is easy. I already have recipes for this, I think. Although it would look cooler with borosilicate glass. And the extruder. Let me see if I can make borosilicate glass dust. Do I have boron? No. I do not. So, yeah, that's going to be me actually just making the other glass then. Oh, I guess, yeah, the borax dust. All that fun stuff. Omni-Unga or Ugga glass is Pog. Boron is somewhat scarce. Yeah. Alright, so we'll just do the other glass. Yeah, reinforced. Alright, and then also casings. So Lapotron. These are all right. Okay, so we had more capacitor, empty capacitor, casings. 10. Let's try and get some going. Start. Unga bunga glass. So you still gotta mine all this out. Yeah, only way to get it is 10% from salt ore or bees until you get it at the late stage planet. Eee. Yeah, that really sucks. Well, yeah, we'll stick with the EV glass then. But I would assume that any HV tier glass would work. Which I thought there was a better HV tier glass, but maybe not. Alright, so take our shovel back out. So we're gonna do this. Wait, that's layer 1, 2, 3. I guess you could make it taller, okay. But starting at layer... It starts at layer 3. Yeah. So you probably don't even need these right now. So we'll save these for when we don't have enough for the other tiers of the multi-block. It's like when we only have like a couple IV. I think there's a Botania IV glass if you don't want to use borax. Sounds good. Okay, and then it just wraps around solid in a 2 wide layer. This would be like this. Okay, so we just need 3 more of that. Yeah, just use a single layer. Filled ones, you can skip the empty ones. Yeah. Casings. Why? Oh, I see. Probably takes a while to make tungsten steel rods. Reinforced glass. Craft. Oh, I did not want to make that much. Good enough. You cannot make high amp HV hatches. Not that you would even want to, so you'll have to make a high amp EV dynamo hatch to output the power. Sounds good. Or even then, like I could make, well, I don't know if I could make an LUV one. I just could output it at IV and then transform it up or down. Because most of my machines here are going to be ran on EV power. Or overclocked to IV through EV hatches. So then we'll have either transformed up one to get the power to the machines without having to use, you know, supersized superconductor cables, or just transformed down one to the other machines that are kind of nearby. Yeah, look at that. Oh, plenty of drilling fluid. Okay. So we're still waiting on tungsten steel for the completion of the entire multi-block. So Lapotronic supercapacitor, that is still crafting away. The thermal cloth can go away. So while we're waiting on that, debating on if I want to just manually mess around with Thaumcraft for a little bit to get some more Salus Mundus. Because we got to dupe it in here. Because I was kind of messing around with the research yesterday, and it would kind of be annoying to craft everything up yet for automation, especially something for just like nether stars right now is not too crazy. I only need like 2 of them. It's like recipe. Actually. Yeah, so I just put 1 Salus Mundus in here. And then I just need to make sure that I have all of those aspects for the nether stars, yeah. I don't know, but I think they added more crafting for Null Catalyst. Cocoon of Caprice. Nether star. It looked pretty much the same. Unless it was in the 2.8.1 update, then maybe that's a little bit different. To craft one by hand. Where is the crafting? So, 16 Salus Mundus and a Null Catalyst. For the Null Catalyst, this all looks the same. Once you have the LSC, you can look into the EEC to farm passive Salus Mundus, in case you don't want to bother with the Thaumcraft setup. So, eventually I think I'm going to want to do the Thaumcraft setup anyways, just because it's going to be easier to get a lot of the other quests completed and all the research, I would assume. So we're going to have to at some point. So, a tiny pile of nether star dust. Or honestly, hold on. I'm way overthinking this. Like, right now, I don't even... Until we can get automated, I might as well just get a Skullfire sword and just kill the Wither, like, twice. So, hold on, let's look here. Slow but passive. Thaumic Tinkering. Where is that? Alchemy... Energistics, no. New Horizons, yes. Mostly harmless, okay. Let's see. Salus Mundus from... Oh yeah, slow but passive. It'll power my nether star supply even till mid-UV. Swap these out real quick. Alright, so there's that. Oh, there's that. And of course, I'm pretty sure I just brought all my paper back yesterday. Oh, I guess not. Alright, Skullfire sword. Let's get some more warp. Alright, so we'll just do this. And then... What is that one? Wait. Oh, there's life there, okay. Let's get motion. Hold on. There we go, those are connected. And now we have this, which can go to the beast. And then that can go to this. This can also go to this. Both go to Ordo. Look at that. Alright, time to get some more warp, baby. Skullfire Sword. Oh, there went the other stream died because of inactivity. Alright, we're gonna go live over there again. Alright, so that's fine. That's back and running. So the Skullfire Sword. Killing wither skeletons for their skulls is A, mind-numbingly boring, and B, incredibly dangerous. With this item, you can char regular skeletons, so they drop the black ones as well. And it's even guaranteed to drop extra points if you automate it. Ah, that's why. Instability dangerous. Yeah, I need to... Oh, boy. Diamond lattice. Either way, life's gonna suck for this, isn't it? How do we make more jars? Or to jar. Glass panes and rubber. Lots and lots and lots and lots of rubber. Let's get a bunch of glass panes. We'll just make an insane amount of jars. We're just gonna fill everything. I don't even care at this point. Glass. Yes, and then to make the glass panes, put them in the cutting machine. Hey, Gravity Falls, welcome back. Thank you very much for the likes. And for the rose. What's up? Not much, just doing some more Gregtech New Horizons. Okay, so all of our cutting machines are full. Oops. I'm gonna be able to do that for now. I'm gonna go to sleep, but I came by to say hello. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Hey, oh my goodness, what are those? You're awesome. So with the cat thumbs up, I like that. Thank you very much. So it takes 3, so it's going to be 63 there. I'll have to take 1 away for this one as well. That's fine. So we're going to get all of our glass panes, and then we can get some rubber sheets. Okay, so I'm going to go check my laundry real quick as well. Rubber sheets. So take all this, dump the glass back, keep the paper. Okay. Good night. Well, good night, Gravity Falls. Thank you very much once again for jumping in. So we got this going. What is something else we can craft that'll make numbers go burr? What could we craft? I guess pattern cards. Craft 1. Yeah, we don't have enough titanium anymore. Ouch. Black steel dust. Probably just use red hats if I was going with the EEC route, to be honest. Okay. Actually, let's just look into some more compressed chests. Say like 2 of these. Alright. I mean, it ain't much. I'll be right back, chat. 1 second. Alright, we're fine for now. Give it another 10-15 minutes. I have to go to bed, so good night, everyone. Sounds good, Darius. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much for jumping in. Get some good rest. Drilling fluid. Okay, so we're going to take all of that. Let's go drop that off at our machine here. I'm only going to bring so much because I think that this is going to get us the rest of the way through for all the rest of the ore veins here. Oh, it is empty on fluid, of course. No drilling fluid. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it's fine. It's got some drilling fluid for now. We'll have to bring it more because I don't think it's actually going to make it through. Although I thought it was. It's not. Also, welcome in everybody else that's in the stream. I want to say thank you very much for everybody who is here. And we're going to switch up the music. We'll start from the top. Alright, so we're still waiting on tungsten steel. Can we get the electrolyzer? Ah, we need the thorium yttrium glass yet. Okay, so we're going to take this. We're going to get a piece of paper for the electrolyzer. Five levels of XP, so let's go grab some of that. Electrolyzer. There we go. Cyber Snipe, welcome into the stream. Okay, well, I just had to do both of those, whatever. So there's that one. We'll do another one. Do we have gas turbine? Oh, we do. What other multi-blocks do I not have? LCR, distillery tower, large gas turbine, and a centrifuge. Oh, I do have the centrifuge. Can I make said centrifuge? Okay, so we're missing miraging steel, titanium, obviously. Oh, I know what I wanted to set up. I know exactly what I want now. So, ore drilling. Alright, so we're going to save that there. Ore drilling machine. Huh. Well, no, that's just for that. No. So we want 6 blocks of solid steel. Obviously, no matter what, we'll need 15 steel frame boxes. So there's that. Make that 15, not 151. What was that just finished? Oh, the 1,000 stainless steel ingots. Finished in 6 hours and 12 minutes. Ouch. Cinematic Slice of Cheese. Do you like my name? I love your name. Cinematic. I love unique names like that. How are you doing today, Cinematic Slice of Cheese? Alright, and obviously we need an ore drilling plant, so we'll put that in there. A couple inputs, outputs, a maintenance hatch. So we'll do that. 6 solid steels. Okay. Boom. Boom. We need an energy hatch. You get 100 likes, thank you. Well, thank you very much. Okay, that's got all the other hatches. Input. Bus, input hatch, muffler hatch. Okay, so it doesn't have anything with the energies, which is fine. So just do the buses. Input bus, output bus. And then just the input hatch. Boom, 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 boom. We got 1. Input bus, HV, and then just 2 of those, because then we'll just convert. Or drilling machine, baby. So that is now automated, so we can just make it whenever we want. Please say the song. Say this. Oh, please play the song "Nostalgic Summer" by Alexander Hibbs. I do apologize, just because I don't know the song. I would not play it in the stream just in case there's something inappropriate in it, which I doubt. But also, just because then I'd have to deal with copyright issues in my other stream. So I do apologize. I'm going to call it here too. I'm a little tired, so it's bedtime. Take care, Blaze, and good luck. Hope the LSC setup won't result in an explosion. Yeah. I don't know if I'll end up hooking it up today. We're still waiting on a lot of tungsten steel. And I think maybe what we'll do is mess around with Thaumcraft until we get the tier 2 rocket ready, so that way I have like a planned stream so everybody knows when I'm going to be going to Mars so that they don't miss out on it. But yeah, we'll see you later, Andre. Take care. We'll see you next time. Oh, we already have the ore drilling machine there. Oops. So there's that. We're going to get the electrolyzer. Boom. The electrolyzer. We'll clear this out, this out, this out. And then we can change those. But we want one of those for sure. Alright, so it's 18 electrolyzer casings, but I'm assuming it's going to be even less than that. But it's good to have extra, so then we could use it for other stuff. Might be a good idea to upgrade your EBFs to quads if you can support that increase in power draw if you have not already done so. Yes, so actually I'm also going to I'm going to also upgrade and get that to be an automated thing. Just so that way, I'm hoping to get a quad EBF over there. So then what? If we would have been able to handle the power, we could literally get 1 tungsten steel every 50 seconds rather than every, like... Well, no, it's actually every 2 minutes. So we get one every 30 seconds, basically. be literally 4 times as fast. I think I'd like it to be like an HSSG coil one over here. I guess it doesn't even have to be HSSG coils. It could be something else. Electrolyzer. Honestly, if I have to, I could easily get more hatches from other things. So, input, outputs. This gives me a couple different fluids sometimes, I think, right? Wow. Yeah, sometimes it does give me a couple different fluids. So just have to do a couple different output hatches. Increase this to 4. One input, one output should be fine. 18, so minus another 3. So what they got? 9, 18, other than it's hollow in the middle. So let's say 16 at least, because we added in 2 more. Oh, and it's got a muffler. Okay, so we'll say 16 of these. It's a little bit better than what is 18. So that way we can still craft them if we don't have to worry about it. 16. Muffler. Perfect. Should be everything. So we got the maintenance, we got the electrolyzer casings, energy hatch we don't really care about. We got all the important stuff. Yep. Might be a good idea to upgrade your EBFs. Oh, I already read that. Oh no. Keep reading the same things. Oh yeah, let's get EBF in here too. Blast furnace. Dang it. Need 5 levels of XP. How's our fluids doing? 346,000 drilling fluid. Yeah. Hey, Ray Bob, how you doing today? Why am I lost in the sauce here? What's going on? Brain's not braining. Oh yes, I needed this. EBF. Boom, boom. Keep the muffler. Now EBF. Uh, 16 coils. It's fine. The muffler is fine. The hatches we could keep down to 2. That's fine. I mean, it maybe needs more inputs, but it'll survive there. 10 heat-proof machine casings. Why not? We'll just do all 10. Even though I know it's not going to use all 10 all the time. Alright, coils. Honestly, I would like them to be HSSG. Alright, I feel like that should be pretty good. We have buses, we have coils, we have heat-proof machine casings, mufflers, maintenance, and obviously the core block. There we go. So, to make an EBF, I know we don't even have the main controller. So yeah, we're missing coils. I see available 10 as well, heat-proof machine casings. So let's also go to automate those. Problem with this method of auto crafting is that sometimes you craft more than you need because of wall sharing. Yeah. So at least the only problem that sucks about it is, say if I were to go and craft one up and I don't have enough resources for a full one, even though I would have enough to complete, say, like, the fourth corner of, like, a quad EBF. So that would be, it would kind of suck that I have to craft it manually, because I know I have the resources, but the machine doesn't have, like, the calculations to know how much I need because of the wall sharing. The only good part would be is if I do have the excess materials, it doesn't really matter, because then the next one isn't going to need to do as much crafting because it has... Well, no, it still have to do... Well, I guess when I put the other resources back into the system, then when I require it again, then I'll have the extras there. But yeah, it's not the greatest, but it works. Sadly. Alright. How about ore drilling? I'm curious, if I wanted 2 more of these. Okay, obviously the 8 tungsten gears, and then a bunch of black steel and titanium. That's the part that sucks, is the titanium, because that's the whole reason I would want to go and get that. Alright. So before I go back to the moon, which I'm probably not even going to do that in today's stream, I do want to get some more super tanks or other means of storing massive amounts of fluid, which super tanks are going to be the best way just to kind of fuel the drilling machines. Also, is drilling fluid? I thought it was lubricant. Oh, it's 20 lubricant and 5 waters to make... Okay, so that's why I make so much without using any of my lubricant, really. I gotcha. It's like, my lubricant really hasn't gone down all that much, but I've been making millions and millions of drilling fluid. Alright, probably getting close to having to go get my laundry. We'll go drop off the drilling fluid. Alright, so yeah, 35 chunks of 36, 273. It's doing alright. Honestly, just because I can. You might be able to make drums. They can hold 256,000. The drums... I don't know how those are made. I just... Are you talking about like a fluid cell type drum? Because for the drilling machines, these can hold 4 million. So, and I can make probably tier 3 at this point, which I think would hold 16 million. Just so that way I don't have to continuously fill them up so many times. Especially if I leave them on like a different planet, then I don't have to worry about traveling too often other than just picking up everything. How's it going, Casper? How you doing? Alright. How about an electrolyzer? I really want an electrolyzer. Oh wait, that's just that. I want this electrolyzer. So I'll have to get automated potent plates, potent rods, and chrome rods. So put that in the extruder. Chrome rod. Potent plates. Okay, I'm hearing weird noises. Hold on, chat. Alright, I think it was just the cat being goofy. So we want bending machine, circuit 1, potent plates, electrolyzer 1. So obviously then potent frame boxes. You can also make the ender tanks for planet drilling operation. Oh, that's right. Okay, so before we do all that too, I would like to do maybe some Thaumcraft to do that, to get the ender chests or whatever they are that transport items from dimensions. So that way, it's all getting sent into what do you want to call it? Into my ore processing system, and I don't actually have to go and collect it non-stop. That is going to be way better. Bacon, how are you doing today? Also, are you still here, Double E? Or do you just prefer, I mean, if you are here, do you just prefer kind of just to chill in the background rather than being in chat all the time? You can also get them from Ivy loot bags if you enchant them using the Bibliocraft. We do have that kind of a setup, so we could work on that too. So we got another box. Potent. Oh yes, the alloy smelter. Oh no, we have to mix up the potent dust. Mixer, circuit 13. Yeah, we don't even have a circuit 13 mixer. Oh boy. Super tanks to make any kind of fluid storage a moot point, as you can store more fluid than you can use in them. Yeah, other than the only fluid that I feel like you use more than you could store is the drilling fluid. So, I mean, so they probably filled it up 4 times, so I guess if I had 16 to 32 million, then I'd probably be fine without having to worry about filling it up constantly. But I'm going to go grab my laundry real quick, and then also go to the bathroom, and we'll be back. I guess to watch numbers go burr, let's get some steel. Craft. We don't have any steel right now? What the heck? 1,000. Start with a follow on that. That's actually really bad. We don't have any steel there. And then I guess we'll probably have to wait until that's done. Start making some black steel. So we got all this. This is going. So I guess we got this for now. I will be right back, chat. I do apologize. Alright, I'm back. Also took the time to feed the cat. Mr. Pepe, welcome into the stream. Sorry about that. I just had to get my laundry. Also, I realized my tick speed is really slow, so we're going to drop out again. Drop back in. Also, how's everybody else doing? I see we have 13 people in the stream. So, let's see. Trying to think of maybe we could build the electrolyzer. It'd be nice to have. But honestly, I think I might actually build 2 more turbines if I can. 2 more 2x2 turbines. That way we have all the power producing capabilities, I guess. Although the other problem with that is just I don't know. See, if we want to get a quad EBF, I want it to at least be capable of smelting tungsten. Right now, I'm just wasting time because I have to wake up in 4 hours, and it's good to see a chill gameplay. Awesome. Well, sounds good. If you have to wake up in 4 hours, shouldn't you be sleeping possibly? Unless it's something you're just trying to burn time to, whereas, like, you'd rather just stay awake for 4 hours. Incomplete structure. I was going to say, what are you talking about, incomplete structure? Lapotronic. Oh, that's good. I know that I had casings being crafted. And I no longer see the craft, nor do I see the actual outputs of said craft. Oh boy. Not good. Not good at all. I hope I really didn't waste 10 Lapotrons. Or, not even the Lapotrons, but everything else. The tungsten steel. I mean, that's 60 tungsten steel that we've wasted then. Oh, I'm silly. Show all, show items only, show all. Stored. Okay, thank goodness. I'm a goofy goober. There we go. I was gonna say, it's already Jover. If I go to sleep now, it will take at least an hour to even go to sleep. It's not even really worth it, honestly, so no sleeping today. I have to pull an all-nighter tomorrow, too. Funsies. Oh, boy. Is it for, like, work or school that you have to stay up, or what is it? That seems, honestly, like, really, really annoying and rough to have to deal with. No sleep. Okay, so you do need a maintenance. And that's energy to take in energy, okay. PD Qatar, welcome into the stream. I don't know if I've seen you before, I do apologize for not remembering. I honestly don't understand how you are able to keep track of all the modded stuff. It's honestly very impressive. So, you mean keeping track of everything. Keeping track of what, for example? But, thank you very much. I'm glad that I'm able to impress you in that way. Unless you're just talking about maybe going through the NEI and everything. Maybe we'll do this. So I know we'll have 3x3 down here. And also I think there's going to be one more there, which is kind of gross that it's like double thick in the middle, but oh well. I'll survive. Alright, so we want our glass. We only needed a little bit, but we'll take this. We'll finish this up. Boom, boom, boom. So now, all we need is the casings and some of the other inputs, and we're to be done with the LSC. So dump that away. Also, the turbine. Large gas turbine. We want 4 of those. Ouch. Just like learning all of this new stuff that isn't in vanilla Minecraft. It's just very overwhelming for me, and I struggle a lot with this kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm new around here, just saw you on my homepage. Well, I want to say welcome to the channel and the community. Hopefully we'll see you more often. And once again, I appreciate the, I guess I would call it a compliment, being impressed by everything. Honestly, this mod pack is a lot. I will not underestimate it or understate it. It is one of the biggest mod packs in the game, but that being said, the quest book does a really, really, really good job at teaching you everything right from the beginning. Honestly, there is going to be a couple things that are kind of different when you first start out compared to vanilla. Like, obviously, the food system's a lot different. You have to use different tools than you're kind of used to. But the quest book does an insanely good job at kind of guiding you through everything. And then by the time that you get through the first couple of quest pages, you're going to basically know how to kind of get through, kind of like I am at this point, where I can navigate through the quest book or through the NEI and kind of figure out how to move along at that point. But yeah, are there any other games that you play or that you kind of watch, PD Guitar? So, Mr. Pepe, today I'm going to the other side of the country with my family and seeing some relatives, and I'm invited to a friend's birthday party too, and I can't go back to sleep where my family will be. There won't be any public transport available. Just don't forget to mention that the tutorial is until Ivy. Pretty good info. Yeah, which I haven't even gotten. Well, technically, I entered Ivy, but even then, like I was saying, at this point, if I have to, I can figure out kind of how to make certain things to progress, which is nice. Gregtech New Horizons NEI, once you get to know the features, also helps a lot and makes you wish it was in other major mods. Yeah, that's gonna be the hard part, going back to all the other like mod packs and everything someday, or even just vanilla Minecraft. But we'll survive. Alright, so that's all fine for now. We'll also get 10 more LSC casings. How many casings? It is 46. We made 10, so this would be 30. Okay, we have all these. Craft them all up. But yeah, hopefully PD Guitar, that you'll like our channel enough to where it'll help us reach 10k subs. I greatly appreciate it. Even if you don't feel like you'd want to become a subscriber, I just want to say thank you very much for jumping into the stream today. Moldy Fish. Yo, what's up, Blaze? How you been? Pretty good. How have you been, Moldy Fish? Any new mods or mod packs that you've been working on recently? But hopefully you've been doing alright. So we're also going to go back here and mess around with some magic. I see you, Pixie. What's going on? Alright, so we got some of that. Actually, that doesn't even go there. Yoink. Just want the rubber on the top. What? Warded jar. Can't stay long, but have a good stream. Thank you very much, Pixie. We'll see you next time. Rubber sheet. Glass panes. Why do you not give me a crafting recipe? You're missing your wand. Yeah, but usually... I thought even if you didn't have your wand, it at least tells you what you need. So I had a gold-capped wand. There it is. Bye, Pixie. We'll see you next time. Okay, I guess it is there. Never mind. I just watch whatever seems interesting, lol. So you have been bestowed the badge of interesting. Thank you very much. Well, I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, the biggest thing I try to do is I try to get my audience involved with everything, whether it's just chatting with you guys while I'm playing this, since this is kind of like a single-player thing, or back in the day and still plan on in the future, once I get into more multiplayer games, having you guys jump into the game with me. Like, I would host Terraria multiplayer worlds, vanilla and modded for people to join, and all that other good stuff. Alright, so here we go. Oh my gosh. What is that? I mean, interesting. If we're not wearing any armor, we still get to see the space... What is it? The thermal padding for when we go to Mars? Very interesting. Needless to say. Oh, you can see it through the clothes here too. I took a break from mods, really. Mostly little bug fixes for Cosmos Infinia. I do have plans for the mod and other stuff, and other mods, but haven't gone to it yet. Good news, I reached 8.7k downloads on CI and on CurseForge. I assume that's CF. Well, I want to say congrats on reaching the amazing number. 8.7k downloads is honestly pretty crazy. I mean, getting 8.7k or just getting 10,000 views, I think is like a lot easier on YouTube compared to getting somebody just to download something like a mod pack for Minecraft. So that is awesome. But hopefully you're enjoying your break. Look at us. We got our beautiful magic. Alright. So now we can make a bunch of warded jars. 1.68. Do they stack? They do. We also can take all these guys. Hey, the steel ingots are done. 1,000 steel in 13 minutes. That's crazy we can make 1,000 in 13 minutes. We barely made one in 6 minutes when we first started. It's not a mod pack, but a mod called Cosmos Infinia. It's a space mod I've made on Creator. Or MC Creator. One of the two things. Okay, so we're up to 16 Vis. Again, for Aqua. Yeah, we're just missing Vis. Which we could get the watering can, but we're fine. So we're going to fill up a bunch of jars. 57. I could have sworn we could dump into other ones, like this. Oh, that's right. We had to use vials or files. So we're going to do this. Get rid of everything else. Okay, and go to our magic chest. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're not fast. We don't have our boots. Okay, so there we go. And then all of these other beautiful jars. We really not scanned Blaze Fire? Oh, we did. Scan all the beautiful things. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of new machines that we can actually scan now. Is that an Ad Astra fuel setup? Maybe? It's a part of Thaumcraft. So, I don't really know much about all the other magical mods, but it is Thaumcraft. So, this machine was an alchemical construct. We insert a bunch of Essentia into it. And basically, we're using it to duplicate Salus Mundus, so that way we can duplicate Nether Stars, which we're actually going to use to help us get to Mars with our Tier 2 rocket. But also, I want to say welcome to the channel, Reitsko. I don't know if that's how you say it. Also, Moldy Fish, the thing with downloads is pretty random. All the little bug fixes I've uploaded exponentially grew my downloads, even though there weren't many additions. Huh. I guess that's interesting. I never really thought about it that way either. Seems pretty neat. I see you've taken as inspiration from Galactic Craft maybe, but it looks really cool. But yeah, we are playing Gregtech New Horizons. Is it okay if I call you Roy by chance? Otherwise, if you have another name you'd like me to call you, feel free to let me know. So, Essentia. Where's all my other types of Essentia? It's not going to specifically give me everything else there. Okay, so fine. Air. Thaumcraft NEI plugin. Oh, Aspect. Okay, so Aspect. So let's do this. Aspect. We're going to go... where we got? We got Air. Should we just get all the primal ones? There we go. So we can click on it and then we can see. So, oh yeah, obviously all the crystal powders. And then we get a lot of, what is this, Perditio out of it. So let's go grab all of our powders. So grab our boots, grab our jetpack. We can swap these out. Okay, Thom is nice. Ad Astra is the space one for the rockets. Oh, you said it right. Okay. Yes, Roy. Or Ro is fine. Alright, sounds good. We'll just say Ro, because we do have a Roy sometimes on YouTube. But yeah, so we do have Galactic Craft. That is the main mod pack for space here. And then, if we look at our page for the space race, we pretty much have everything. The only thing left to make the Tier 2 rocket is the rocket control computer. And we can make all of this stuff. We have the computer case we can make the keyboard, the display, and the heavy-duty plate, as well as the soldering alloy. We're just waiting on the field generators because they take nether stars. Honestly, the LEV circuits is the easiest part between the two, the nether stars or the circuits. So we have 4. I think we did use some of them. just fine. But once we're able to go to Mars, we're going to be able to get a lot more tungsten a lot quicker, which is then going to help us actually, I would say, catapult into getting a lot of our multi-blocks, since a lot of them take tungsten steel. So once we're able to get a lot more of the tungsten steel, we can make the multi-blocks, which is beautiful. I think I just kind of said the same thing twice. What I was going to say, though, is getting more of the EBFs is going to help smelt that up a lot faster, too. Which, actually, I don't have my brightness on full bright because of the goggles anymore. I really, really love how these glow without the full brightness. That looks quite nice. Alright, so we're going to go back up. Also, everybody else in the YouTube stream, thank you very much for being here. If there's anybody new, 16 amazing people in the stream there. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Feel free to type in the chat if you want to say hi, or if you just have any questions. Killbolt, what's going on? Welcome back. I am progressing slowly on the ultra hard badge list in Roblox. Well, I wish you the best of luck with all that progression. So I think I just ran outside here and I grabbed none of the powder. Hey, Banana Sarah, welcome back. How you doing? Wow. This area is actually really, really dark without everything else. Hey, Von Bronze. Nice seeing you again. Oh, I guess this is all dust. Aspect dust. Is that a thing? Infused air. Is this also infused? Hold on, we gotta go to the next page. So you got the shards. Can you really not use dust? Oh, it's probably just because I haven't scanned it. I see. What is it? Ordo. Let's just do Ordo dust. Ordo dust. Infused. Okay, so if we just look up infused dust. Hey, there we go. Crystal, ignis, all that. So if we just search infused here, it does work. So Perdigio or Ordo? Yes. Well, we never have to worry about Perdigio because we just get all of it from here. So grab 2 stacks of Ordo. I guess we'll do air. Yep. Maybe we'll have to manually do this with the centrifuge. Oh. Or not. Ignis. Nope. Aqua. I guess all we did have is just those shards. Ignis here. Really? There's no way we don't... Oh yeah, I guess maybe all of that is over here. Oh, that is completely empty. The macerator's done. Centrifuge. Okay, honestly, the fact that we only have this left for the centrifuge is kind of crazy. Almandine. FMM. I just realized you should be Infernal BC, Gregtech New Horizons. Yes, just because I'm a Blaze, gonna be Infernal for the Gregtech. But welcome to the channel, FMM. How you doing? Infernal BC. Obviously Infernal for Infernal, B for Blaze? Am I missing something with the C? I'm sorry for missing it, like, not, understanding the last letter. Also, welcome to the other people that just jumped in. Hopefully you're having a very fine evening. Glad to have you here. Just to kind of catch everybody else up to speed, we're just bouncing around with Thaumcraft. We're trying to get a couple more, what do you want to call them, nether stars duplicated, so that way we can make the tier 2 rocket. So just checking up on this. This looks fine. Just want to make sure our storage stays good. And we're going to need some more drilling fluid for this guy. Yeah, because it's going to have one more chunk to go through after this one. So we'll grab a little bit of drilling fluid. We'll be good. Mr. Pepe, because I think... Wait. Oh, wait, but Bacon was saying something. I am sorry. I've been missing a lot of chat. Man, I can't remember when I last watched your stream. It was a long time ago. It's all good, Moldy Fish. Sometimes, you know, you're just kind of busy with other things, just watching other things. That's kind of the way that life is. But either way, we're happy to have you here. Okay, skip the advertisement. Bacon, Moldy Fish. Yum yum, good for the tum. Ah, yes. Bacon, have you succumbed to the brain rot? The brain rot had... I'm gonna be right back. I could have sworn I heard something not good. Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, is that... Were you in the sink? Ugh. I think all I heard was like a couple dishes in the sink like clinking together because Kitty Cat was being sassy, but it almost sounded like a dog yelping, or obviously in this case it would be like a cat, but I think she was just like stepping around on like a dish or two in the sink, being a sassy cat. All right, always good to make sure though. Cannot have anything happen to El Kitty Cat. Infused. Hey, there we go. So we'll have to move all this over at some point, but we got the Terra crystals, we got the Ignis, Aqua, Air, we already got Ordo. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And obviously some coal. Block of charcoal. Should burn for a while. What color is your cat? She is an orange kitty cat. Beautiful, beautiful orange kitty cat. Which supposedly, I guess, orange females are rare. I guess in terms of rarity, I think like a number or a percentage is like 1 in 40 something. 1 in 40 cats are an orange female, or maybe 1 in 40 orange cats are female. That explains many things, yes. The massive amounts of brain cells that she doesn't have. Although, I say she doesn't have brain cells. She is actually pretty smart. I like buying like the little toys that are also like puzzles for the cats, so that you put the treats in and then they have to try and solve the puzzle to get the treats out. Alright, so we're gonna burn all that up. We're gonna get some good stuff. Boom, boom. And then we can get rid of this. Okay, honestly, I don't even know where half this stuff's gonna go. Yo, what's going on, Ashley? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Boom, 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 boom. So we're gonna need... We got air. We got Ignis. Do we need everything here other than... Oh no, we need Perditio as well. So let's get air going. What mod is this? So we're playing with the mod Thaumcraft right now. That's the mod specifically that we're messing around with. All this magical stuff. But the mod pack that I'm playing is Gregtech New Horizons. So it's part of something much, much bigger. Like, we are using Thaumcraft, the magical stuff, to help us be able to build a tier 2 rocket. We are in tier 5 out of all the tiers. I mean, it shows there's 12, but I guess some people say that like there's hidden tiers, or there's tiers after 12, basically, just by how long it takes to get from the start of tier 12 all the way through to the end of the game. But we've been playing for about 650 hours. I would say if we're lucky, we're about 1/3 of the way through the mod pack. I would say maybe if we're even luckier, probably only like 1/4 of the way through. I was just gonna say they were rare. I have like 2 stray ones which just hang out in the yard, and they have 4 baby cats. That's pretty cute. Oh man, I would feel I would feel so bad for like any stray cats. It wouldn't be good. I wouldn't want to. I would want to take them home, but I wouldn't be able to. Okay, hold on a minute. So we're gonna do this. Or do that. Oh, can I not? Okay, hold on. So we're gonna do this. Oh. Okay, so that's not good. I stole some of the Essentia tubes for something else. Uh-oh. Ignis. Yes, please. You ain't vibing to any music. Can you not hear the music? Okay, so it might only be showing, or so I do have music playing in the background. It might not actually be set for the TikTok stream though, because I'm also streaming on YouTube, so you can hear the music there. I just might not have it set up properly for TikTok to actually notice it. So I do apologize if you don't have any music going on in the background there. Honestly, hold on a minute. So let's maybe add another source. Hello? Source. I guess we could do a window capture. Add. There we go. So add source. Okay, and then also, where we go, just mute it. So can you hear it now? Can I suggest a song or no? I do apologize. I mean, you could suggest it and then maybe I can add it to like a playlist for a different time. But just now, I would like to try and keep it with the playlist that we got just for now. Who is Taro? Thank you very much for following. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, and Ashley, thank you very much for the follow. Alright, so let's get some of our stuff here, because I keep distracting myself. Alright, so we're going to put Ignis here. Okay, these are already all full. Perfect. Of course, that's already mad about something else. Corpus, whatever that is. Ignis. Yes, we'll also put that there. Zaning, thank you very much for the follow. I hear Minecraft music. It should be Minecraft E. It's from the Minecraft Spotify page. So if you hear some music, it should be right, because there's no music playing in the game. What do we got going on here? I'm trying to get a 2-star difficulty badge and a 5-star difficulty badge at the same time right now. Love the janky setup, thank you very much. So, also Essentia for Precantatio. Just toss it there. Also another jar of junk that we're not going to use. Alright, so we got all the Perditio. We got all the air still cooking up in there. We'll take this. Okay, so this one's also going to get a... So if we can keep these full now, we'll be fine. So we'll get another aqua here. I don't know what I normally put in this one. I'd assume this would have to be the Perditio. Okay, so we're going to need some more Essentia tubes. Essentia tube. Let's try crafting some up. How does one make Essentia tubes? Essentia buffer, Essentia valve, and Essentia tube. Thank you very much for all the likes, everybody. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. So we need thaumium screws, and then some quicksilver drops again, and small steel fluid pipes. Do we even have... Ooh, we do have some thaumium screws. I get the feeling, to be honest, but for some time I had the male one living in the garage. He's pretty majestic, if I say so myself. Sometimes you get the cats like that that are actually pretty majestic. Oh, there we go. I have made worse looking stuff when I semi-automated sanitizing soap and the bath salts. 8 hours of suffering for somewhat working production line, in parentheses, yeah. Hey, as long as it works, it works, you know? That's all you need. Gold nuggets. Okay, awesome. We have plenty of gold nuggets. Thaumium. Actually, that's a thaumium. Yeah, okay, well. Quicksilver drops. Yes, take all of them. And then also take all of these. Precantatio. Could take them. Actually, keep the block of charcoal. And we'll go to sleep. So we got maybe an hour or so left. Possibly more. Although, I'll probably say it maybe an hour at max. That way I can cook up a little bit of a late dinner. Or later dinner. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Glass, and then the rubber can go away. Thaumium screws. And then small steel fluid pipes. Oh, I have plenty more thaumium screws. Just some normal steel fluid pipes. If it was worth it, I was at maybe 180 total warp, and it got down to like 80-ish. Well, being able to remove any warp is nice. Although, sometimes I think some of it's not permanent. Maybe. I don't really mess around with Thaumcraft that much, so I'm not quite sure. Okay. Small steel fluid pipes. Steel pipe. Hey, look at that. Definitely take all 42. It's actually, I'm kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to think that I'm actually messing around with Thaumcraft again. Alright, so now we can finally make our pipes again. Okay, there we go, we got 8. I actually could have made them cheaper, but I wasn't wearing my proper gear. Oh well. So... Yeah, I think we just had 1 jar per Decio there. 2 jars here. Alright, let's try it. Hi, Unc. What's going on, Zoe? How are you doing? Alright, then we just need another Ordo. That is not Ordo. What's going on, Unc? Okay, so that is all good, that is all good. So we can take those 2 out and actually start messing around with some Ordo. I really wish you could take partials. It's kind of annoying that I can't allow me to... Okay, well, I'm just going to do this. There we go. So there's that. And then let's get some more Terra crystals going, too. The humble pure tier. My OCD is hurting. I'm sorry. Alright, we're getting Ordo again. Alright. Well, we have every type of aspect, so guess we can dump in our Salus Mundus and allow it to start cooking. Of course, we don't have much aqua. This actually is pretty rough. You know, I probably have enough resources now. Ooh. Am I really going to have to make a giant cave that loops around? Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Kind of loops around this way, maybe? So that way I have enough to where I could have 6 different aspects. At least those 6 different ones. And then say maybe 2 or 3 others that are just for random until I get this all automated, because this is rough. What are you waiting on? Ignis. Oh, that's right, it's not even connected. Okay, hold on. Be careful not to connect it to everything else. There it is. Mr. Britt, welcome back. Thank you very much for all the likes. Okay, move this over. Heck yeah, baby. So, let's get Nether Star. I have to figure out if I even have Nether Star dust, honestly. Assemblers. So we're gonna want Control-Shift-A. Say we want 4, we'll get obviously 64 Salus Mundus. Null Catalyst. Should be able to do this recipe. Control-Shift-A. Tiny pile of Nether Star dust. Nether Star dust down into that. To make Nether Star dust, I think you just macerate. Yes. Or not. Okay, I'm just going to assume yes. So I'm just going to get out of that. Get some aqua going in there. Oh, good. Oscar, do you keep whipping if there's still I know what you mean. Yeah, yes. Do you keep wiping? Or do you stop when you get tired? You wipe? That's funny. Alright, let's get rid of this. Hey, there was some aqua there. Alright, so let's go see if we have any Nether Star dust. Okay, Nether Star plates. Okay, so we got 2 null catalysts. So to make a Nether Star. Perfect. So we can make 1 Nether Star uses in the macerator, yes, we get another Stardust. So literally, I will turn one of the Nether Stars back into, obviously, tiny piles, just to get more null catalyst back. But we're good. Only need 16 of that. Yeah, not an ounce of thought on wiping. What do you mean? I thought the whole rest of the world didn't wipe. Okay, we're looking good on everything except for Ordo and Aqua. So just gonna keep pumping out Aqua here. This is fine. It's already nighttime again. Hello, kitty cat. Okay, we got Ordo. Alright, so let's keep cooking. If I were you, I would make an even worse setup just so that I wouldn't have to lift a finger to move any Essentia. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice, but I really don't know where to go with it yet. And since I really don't have too big of a need for it, I'm not too worried about it. Since I'm only making like a stack's worth, I don't mind just kind of chilling out down here. So this one can go away, and I can swap in this one. That's definitely... Oh my gosh, now I'm just breaking everything. Of course, now it wants to connect to that one. Unconnect! Please! Oh my gosh. Not good. Mistakes were made. Everything's wrong. Everything's all jumbled together probably now. So why are you not crafting? You want Ordo. Oh, of course, I removed the Ordo pipe. Yep, and then there we go. Okay, connect to everything else. I don't have a wand on me to see. $125 Aqua. We got Aqua everywhere. Why you know likey? Okay, well you're screaming for Aqua. And you have Aqua. Hello? Okay, hold on. Back to Thumbcraft we go. Tube Madness. Yeah. I might have to read our book. See what Essentials currently contains. No, I'm not talking to you, phone. Currently contains in the suction it is applying. Tubes can be connected and disconnected from their neighbors by clicking on a section of tubing with the wand. Wand can also be used to click on central section to rotate. Okay, well how does one, like, connect everything? Without it all connecting? Oh, shift click maybe. How does it have Aqua? I literally just replaced all these. So Aqua's being annoying right now. Oh boy. So this is kind of nice that we have this going on now. So it has Aqua in both sides. It's called Magic, literally. Yes, I'm back, dude. I hear the music now. Hey, nice. I'm glad that you can hear the music. There we go. Everything's filling up. Oh, goodness gracious. What do we do? Oh boy. Thumb is trying to rage bait. It is literally trying to rage bait me. Is it just asking for Aqua? Are we not magical enough? We're probably not magical enough to get this to work. Hold on. what happens when you mess with something that you haven't, like, actually done in a long, long time. Okay, hold on. I could read the book, but let me get some more this. Probably takes, like, a crap ton of everything. My wand is full of everything. There's no way. There's absolutely zero way that running in Minecraft is actually this slow. I refuse to believe it. But, like, some part of me, like, deep down, actually believes that this is the true speed of running in Minecraft, and it's making me sad. Oh, no. Okay. Hey! There we go. Alright, so now... air. Oh, boy. Why? Why do you do this to me? Why are you doing this? I did not say to connect. Of course, now there's Ordo in there. Oh, good. And the ones at the bottom are connected. Nice. I thought shift clicking was supposed to make this not connect. Can you stop? Yep, now that's Perditio. Oh, I think I know why it's... No, because I did this before. Okay, are we good now that it didn't connect to anything? Air, Ordo, Aqua, Perditio, Terra, and Praecantatio. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. I think I finally got all this. Jar of Ignis. I could add more pipes. It probably would cause a problem. I'm just gonna keep this full, and I'm not even gonna worry about adding more pipes. Air crystals. So yes, you can go there. You can go there, and you can go there. Hey, Tooth Grinder. Just watching this is ticking my brain while it is in dire need of wither sleep or a metric ton of caffeine. Hi Blaze, how's it going? It's going alright. Trying to duplicate some more Salus Mundus, so that way we can make some more nether stars to go to Mars during the next stream, actually. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Good. Decided to install Twist Sace add-on on my client. I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, this. I know this area is very rough looking. It is quite bad. Probably should go to sleep so we don't have anything blow us up while we're crafting here. Oh, Twist Space. Okay. We're gonna need some more Ignis soon. Although we could just swap this in at some point. Need some more Terra. Alright, so we have 20 something in there. This is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The dust works out pretty well. Oh, it wants the Ordo tank down here. There it goes. Now it's filling up. Nope, I'm talking about... Oh, I'm talking about this multi-add-ons. Okay, they literally dwarfs all vanilla Gregtech New Horizons endgame, which is surreal. Oh, I think I've heard of people talking about that. Yeah, it was basically saying, making like the Stargate super easy. But they're like multi-blocks that basically do like everything for crafting. But they take an insane amount of energy. Or maybe not even energy, but they're just super expensive. But then you can make like a Stargate really easily. But then they have other goals after the Stargate. Welcome back, Toxic. I shared the live with Oldie earlier. Did he ever come by? I don't think I saw him today. I did see him jump into the stream. He didn't chat with anything the other day, but I saw him. He entered the stream. But it's all good. Now I install it primarily because of the multis. Okay. Okay, so we have all of this in here. Honestly, another star, 16 Salus Mundus. I mean, 32 gets us 2. Although we do want a little bit extra. They are ridiculous, to say the least. I could imagine, I mean, if they're like endgame stuff, I could only imagine how crazy they have to be just to even exist there. Okay, that should be done. Oh wait, no, it's still dropping out some vis. You see right there. So we'll let that empty out everything, then we can move on. Alright, so that's all been emptied. Drop in a new tank. And now Terra crystals. Yeah, it's just missing Terra. I just thought about this, but it would be easier to farm some withers. I kind of thought about that earlier too. The only problem with that is getting the Wither Skulls, and I'd have to make the Skullfire Sword, which means I would have to upgrade this, and then I'd have to get all the other aspects, which would still be another headache in its own. I think, honestly, this is the easiest one for me mentally, and probably take roughly the same amount of time just trying to mess with everything else instead. Now we're going to need Ignis again. Good point. Yeah. For short term, yes. For scaling, it's incredibly slow and more painful. For what? I mean, I know this would be slow and painful, just doing it like this. But also farming withers would also be painful in the long run. Game of the week. Welcome into the stream. Alright, what do we got here? So we got 8 in there and then 29 here. So we're going to take all this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra. So obviously we'll leave 1 in there for duplications. And then this is going to make our stars. And then obviously this just in storage for whenever. Honestly, 1, 2, 3. I should keep these empty for a while. Alright. Hopefully shouldn't need any more magic stuff on for any of this. So we're gonna dump that in, dump that in. Keep the jars. Okay. So the best bet is tier 4 rocket with infused gold veins. Oh wait, aspect. Oh, that's right. I forgot we could just mess around with bees too for a lot of stuff. Alright, so to get a nether star, the assembler, null catalyst. No circuit. Then we'll go to circuit 1. 45, so it'll be 22.5 seconds. Well, it'll be 45 for the both of them, so that ain't bad. Oh no. I can't believe the warp's still getting to me. Alright. Lapotronic supercapacitors. 20 of these bad boys. We got 30 more tungsten steel to cool down. Really? Oh. Rip. Just sad. There goes 2 tungsten steel. Don't have enough benzene for all this. There we go, that'll hold us over for a minute. Sad. Oh well. Hey, all of our radium has now decayed. Turn on batch mode. I got sick and tired of tycoon games for a badge. I'm going for acquiring me to go through a Roblox-wide badge hunt, so I am doing another random one. Alright. Ooh, needs a hammer. Sweet. Produce that power, baby. Alright, starting to build up again. Let her go. Oh, that's one that sucks. It is at 100% efficiency. Turn that on. Burnt out soldering. Machines are starting to have way too many maintenance issues. Okay. We're good again. Sad that that went down, but oh well. Okay, so we are going to go place these down. Do you have a dedicated turbine for the clean room? Single block will suffice it. I don't actually, but honestly that wouldn't be a bad idea. Honestly, most of these in the bottom are probably going to be changed to something else. I don't know if I want to put EV hatches on there yet. What does it take to make an LUV energy hatch? Oh no. An assembly line recipe. Oh no. IC2 coolant and Indoloy. Indium, cadmium, tin, bismuth, and lead. That's gross. Oh great, your first LSC. Yeah, all LUV is gated by the assembly line. Look at that. That's awesome. LUV pump. Oh, and that's nice. Need the assembly line for the pump. That's okay. I mean, that's a nice, fun, cool, challenging problem to have, but also it sucks. Dang. The assembly line. IV machine hull. Interesting looking. The assembly line needs a lot of platinum, so make that line faster. Okay. Wait, actually. Assembler... Oh. Oh, no! What? ZPM circuits for a casing. Oof. Oof. And it needs 2 quantum supercomputers for all that. Yeah, the SMD conductors. Okay, well, you could use all of this. That's whatever. SMD capacitors. Quantum supercomputer. Ah, that's where the platinum comes in. You need special automation to make it work. A freaking course with AE2. Now he realized, and you need about 15 of them just for structure. Yeah, you need a good amount of those casings. Wow. That's actually insane. Yeah, only one LUV circuit. That's crazy. Great machine casing. Hey, at least that's nice. Oh, the data access hatch. Ah, yes. What? Advanced assembly line. Assembly line. Okay, so to make the advanced assembly line, you have to make the assembly... Oh, I see, they're different. Okay. Assembly line. Okay. I'm doing a section that is just tutorial badges in obby games. Sounds good. Soon it'll be time to increase infrastructure like a madman. Hey, I do not mind that. Although, even expanding my infrastructure now is an insane headache. No valid recipe found. Excuse you? Oh, no. Did I think I may have ran out of wood upstairs. Hold on. To take all of that. Yep. I gotta get a tank on this guy. I finally ran through all of the wood that I had stored up in here. Yeah, don't even think about the advanced assembly line. Yeah, I could only imagine how bad that would be. Okay, let me leave without taking more items. I would recommend making it 13 long instead of the 11 for the water purification line that you will make soon after making it. Sounds good. Ooh, nether stars. Yeah, let's go. Another 2 nether stars. Put 1 through the macerator. There we go. Tiny piles of dust. So that way we can make some more null catalyst. Keep in mind that once I finish the tutorials, I am only 2% done with the badge I am trying to get. That doesn't sound too fun. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, I still have one. Oh, I am so lucky. I am so lucky that I did not mess that up worse than I did. I thought I accidentally screwed myself over and I wasn't able to get the null catalyst. Youch. Magma cream. I gotta make magma cream. I can't make it a normal way. Okay, whatever. Slime balls and magma. Or blaze powder. He realized... what? Realized how bad it's gonna get eventually. Hey, but once we get to that point, though, that's getting into big game stuff. We're starting to get towards the later stages of the game. It means we're getting ever so slightly closer to the end of Gregtech. Yes, be careful with this dupe. Yeah, I almost messed it up. I almost had a heart attack. I would have had to get another star in a not so fun way. Alright, null catalyst. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna need some more Salus Mundus then. That's fine. At least we got some there, and then just need more Salus Mundus. Time to go back outside. For magma cream, you can go to the nether and mine lava blocks, then fluid extract them. Did not think of that. Greg is everlasting. Honestly, I will probably be playing Gregtech till the day that I die. I'll never be able to get enough Greg. Alright, we want Ignis. Where did my files go? Okay. I knew I had more of these. I knew I was blind. They were right there the entire time. Good job, Blaze. Aqua, we got enough of that. Should mess with something. We already got Ignis going. Let's see. I'm thinking of heading out for today. My eyes are starting to hurt from the monitor. Good night, guys. See you later, Mr. Pepe. We'll see you next time. Get some good rest. Alright, so let's grab all this. Alright, come on. Just gotta get ourselves one more nether star, at least finish the computer, so that way we are ready to go to space. So wait to just get 24, and then we can swap out jars. Come on. Still waiting on Ordo? Why? I was gonna say, why are you struggling with Ordo? So I only need 16. I got 14 here. So maybe we'll get up to 20, and then we'll go craft our star, craft our computer, and then probably hop on off. Come on now. A little faster, please, with the crafting. Thank you very much. Try not to die. Still need a lot more Ignis. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Ordo's not doing too good. Bentley Landingham. Thank you very much for following. How are you doing today? If we have to swap out the Ordo tank, we can now, so that's not bad. Alright, the air is looking good. Magic. Ignis. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's like out of everything. Okay, I guess I'll put the Terra back in. I would like that sticky note. Okay, thankfully none of this made it out. The one and only Franco lover, what's going on? So there we go. So right there, we can get ourselves another Nether Star. So this can keep duplicating for now. This will be fine. That'll keep burning. Could turn that into storage. Let's move this all for now. Boom. Boom. We're actually running lower on Perdicio. Alright, so this should be able to burn up for a little bit without me having to be here. It's not what I wanted. Alright, now we can go back upstairs. Time to get our Nether Star and our computer. We've been waiting too long for this. I forgot to bring the files back. Oh well. Cat. Really? Oh, it's all right there. 22.5 seconds until we have our stuff. Okay. So, our rocket engine. We need a computer case. Craft 1. Aluminum rotor. So we got that. And then a microchip. Ew, circuit assembler, okay. Hi, kitty kitty. Circuit. We have one with a dual interface. Kitty cat is just sitting right in front of the computer. Okay, 72 liters of molten soldering alloy. Okay, so this one, that works. So a computer now, please, and a keyboard. Let's craft one up. display. Because if we do the rocket control computer, what do we need? Oh, the 2 field generators. Oh. I need another nether star. Oh, what a nightmare. I forgot it was 2 total. Oh my gosh. Well, at least this has been working a little bit, so we got 6 total. We only need 10 more technically. And of course we put our files away. Oh my gosh. Getting Thaumcraft, like Essentia and all that other stuff's automated. All that other stuff. I cannot wait for that. Okay, hold on. I just got a text message that I have to respond to. Okay, so we're actually still burning stuff out there. That's nice. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that either. Okay, so let's wait for this. Oh, we don't have any ore dough. Where does one get more ore dough from? Do I need to grab more ore dough? Order shards. Sure, why not? Alright, so we'll let that cook. Alright, now it gives me time to do this. So I guess what I could do in preparations before the next stream is I could make a bunch more rocket fuel, maybe prepare up to, well, actually no, I wouldn't be able to do that. Well, I could. I just have to go to the moon before, get a bunch more ilmenite, so that way we can actually have enough titanium to make 2 more drilling units. This one to fill up. Come on now. Let's go to sleep. Okay. Gotta wait on the ordo to cook all day. Ooh, actually we're lucky. So we do that. We still have this. And then maybe let's try cooking up some more ordo over here. What music is playing right now? Featherfall. Oh, pretty soon here it's gonna get into like the sleepy time songs. Alright, so eventually we'll switch to the Minecraft music, which let's just do it right now. So we got our ordo, thank you very much. Keep the ordo topped up. We got some air back there. Precantatio. I'm sad. I thought I was gonna be fine, I was gonna be lucky, and we were gonna have the engine, but no, we still need one more nether star. That's what I get for not paying attention. Of course, this takes an absurdly long time to get Ordo out of these. Well, grab some more Ordo shards, why not? It almost seems like some stuff's getting stuck, that it's not producing that much in this one. Like, that's being very slow. Oh, if I use the shards, we don't get Precantatio from that. Actually, it's kind of nice to get to use this up then too. I hate that fire sound effect. Because usually it means one of my machines is about to blow up. Oh no. Oh. I literally have a full jar of Ordo. What am I doing with my life? Hey, Elizabeth, thank you very much for the likes. I greatly appreciated that. Water jars, we're going to keep that in our inventory. Okay. We're fine. Ouch. We're about to run out of Ignis soon. Take that out, please. Okay, so we have 16 total. So we'll get one extra, and then we're going to move on to the next thing. So 16 in there. Come on, give me the extra one. So you can have one back. There you go. I'll take my 16, and there we are. 50 bajillion years later. Take our Salus Mundus, or a Null Catalyst. Boom, boom. Okay, also magic stuff because I do not worry about it right now. How's this been operating? Right, I never turned this back on. Oh no, it's already done, okay. Tungsten steel. 43 tungsten steel. Okay, so the keyboard. Hold none for material costs. What? How long does it take to make a keyboard? 10 seconds. Unless it literally just started. What? LV circuits, buttons, and casings. Oh, I see. The recipe's wrong. Let's... So where's my keyboard? Keyboard. Oh my gosh, actually, in a store. Not enough. Not enough.